Hey everybody, welcome to our Team Empower Backstage Pass into Coaching call. We are so super excited that you are here with us and that we get to share something with you guys that we love so much. That's coaching. So I am Lacey and Allie is going to get us started off on our call.
All right. So I'm super excited to start the call off because I'm starting by telling you my story, and I love sharing my story because I feel like so many people can really relate to kind of how I was feeling in the beginning of my fitness journey and my journey as a coach. So before I really started my fitness journey, I was super uncomfortable in my own skin. I found myself deleting pictures of myself with my kids off of my phone. And whenever I got ready to jump in the shower and I look at myself naked, you know you do that. Okay, so you're looking at yourself naked in the mirror and you're like, wah, wah, like this sucks. And that's totally how I felt. I was so unhappy. In fact, after I'd had my second child, my little girl, we went to the park, and she was probably a few months old. And I was kind of in that stage where, you know, you have one and your second baby's there, and you want to make sure your older child also feels loved and not like, you know, like leftover food, you know, like that he's still important to you. And so I was so worried about that, you know, and so we were on this little walking path and I was holding his hand, and it just was kind of a tender moment for me. Because he just was happy still, and I could see that this new baby wasn't really affecting him or the relationship I had with him. He just loved the baby just as much as I did, and we were still a close family. And it was just so tender to me, and I was holding his hand, and we were walking along this path, and we got home, and my husband had said he took some pictures. So I was so excited to see this awesome, tender moment. I opened up the pictures, and I just sat there and like exhaled just like that. You just feel so, when I saw myself, what should have been such a good tender moment ended up being one of real discouragement for me. I should have seen my hand holding the hand of my oldest child, but instead I just saw my big old butt and my love handles hanging over my belt, and I deleted the picture. And to this day I am so frustrated with myself that I did that I deleted that, because it wasn't just a picture. I deleted that moment with my child that I can't get back now. And so that's kind of a look into how I was feeling at the time. I had tried P90X before and failed. You know, I didn't do all the workouts. I kept missing days. My nutrition was crap because I was in the mind frame, oh, I'm working out. Like, I can eat whatever I want. So I'll have s'mores every single night. True story. And so in the work that I did put into the program yielded like no results. I tried eating healthy and got like 2 days in, and it was too hard. So I gave up, and I was just discouraged. And I was so discouraged that I found myself on the couch looking up diet pills. Yeah, diet pills. I was looking up diet pills, and the moment I clicked on one of the diet pills to read more about it, I got a call that changed my life from my dear sister. And someone had invited her to a challenge group, this magical thing called the challenge group. And she was wondering if I wanted to join her. So a little bit of like history with Lacey and I, and kind of our relationship and our different personality types. So at this time, Lacey was already like going to the gym. She was already like fit and skinny. I hate that word now, but at the time, that's how I thought, like, oh, Lacey's skinny. Again, I don't like that word. So, but she was always way more disciplined than me. And like, for example, we'd talk every day, and sometimes she would say things like, oh, this weekend was so crazy. This week's been so crazy. I've only been to the gym twice. And I'd be like, I don't even remember the last time I was at the gym. Or I remember this conversation. She was like, oh my gosh, this weekend I had like, I'm just feeling, I can totally feel my nutrition wasn't on point. I had a few cookies, and I was like, I've already had like 3 cookies today and it's only noon. Like we literally had that conversation in my kitchen. So that was kind of where we were at the time. She was awesome, and I didn't know how to be awesome yet. And so anyways, back to my story. Here I am on the couch looking for diet pills and the phone rings. And Lacey wants to know if I want to do this magical thing called a challenge group that she was invited to. And I found out that it was $180. And I said, heck no, I am not going to spend money on something when I can go run outside for free. Because that was clearly working for me. After saying no to the group, my excuse is being that it was too much money and we were just students, we couldn't afford it. My husband could see that I was unhappy with myself in general. And, I think for the most part, I was a happy person, but he could see that the unhappiness that was coming from the way that I looked was kind of funneling into different areas of my life. He encouraged me, knowing that a happier mom and wife would be a happier family. He encouraged me to go ahead and join the group. So, and I want to be clear that I'm not talking about like, I'm going to buy a new outfit happy. Okay. I'm talking about that. Let's figure out how you can feel of worth and of value and strong and empowered type of happy. And that's what he wanted for me. So like I mentioned earlier, what I was currently doing, which was jogging and counting calories, was not working for me. And so I figured, okay, like let's stop with the excuses and try something different. So I joined this thing called a challenge group. And not only, you guys, did I make leaps and bounds towards my physical goals by losing some baby weight and becoming more toned, but I experienced something else. I found out what it was like to feel strong. And I found out what it felt like to start something and actually finished. And I found out what it felt like to be self-disciplined and to feel empowered by my decisions, my choices. Not only was my body stronger, but my willpower was stronger, and my belief in myself was stronger as a mom and a wife. So Beachbody changed my life. It did. It really did. So a bit over 3 years later, I'm still maintaining the habits that I created in that first challenge group. Okay, for 3 years, and that was not who I was before. And I attribute the beginning of my transformation to Schling Extreme and to my awesome challenge group, but I attribute my consistency with those habits to coaching for sure. I know I wouldn't have been consistent with my health and fitness if it weren't for coaching. Don't you think, Lace?
Absolutely. I think that, I love hearing Allie tell her story because it just makes me smile. And I remember hearing her talk about how uncomfortable she felt in her skin, and so being able to relate to that because that's how I was feeling. And it's so interesting how the perception that other people have of us, we don't have of ourselves. And I was that girl that was not comfortable in my skin. I didn't feel confident. I would go to the gym. I'd run my guts out every day, swing a few weights around, have no clue what I was doing, and be so frustrated with my results and so disappointed. And so as we went through this challenge group, like Allie said, it changed everything for both of us. And like Allie said, not only physically was I changed, but mentally. I realized that I could fail and that wasn't fatal, that I was okay. And that was something I was terrified of for my entire life. I was afraid to fail. And so the challenge group opened up a new world to us. So after the challenge group was over, and even though I had fully intended on returning to the gym once our challenge group was over, I never did. I had not been back to the gym since because I have found a much better routine at home, which I never thought was possible. And so our coach approached both of us and asked us if we wanted to coach. And I said, heck no, not a chance. I am so busy. I have 4 little ones at home. My husband works full-time and is in school full-time. I own my own photography business that I'm so busy with. And not only that, I don't look like a coach. I still have so far to go in my journey. I don't really have that big of a story to tell because it's not like I had a huge weight loss journey. And so I just didn't feel like I was coach material or that I had the time to even think about adding something else to my plate. So immediately I said, thanks, but no thanks, not a chance. So a few months goes by and I realized that she was right. She told us that we were already doing what coaches were doing. And the fact was, I was still working out every day. I was still reporting into our graduate group every day and helping to encourage other people. I was still drinking my Shakeology every day. I was still answering questions from my friends that would ask me about different nutrition or exercise programs, even though I am not a nutritionist, even though I am not a personal trainer. All I know is what has worked for me and how to utilize the Beachbody programs. But I knew that even though I wasn't those things, I was a cheerleader. I could encourage people and I could believe in people. And so I was already sharing my journey and sharing what I was doing and inviting others to come with me and to join me. And so the fact was, I was already doing what a coach was doing. And so I vividly remember that day, Allie and I both called each other at the same time. And we were like, okay, I have something to tell you. And we both at the same time were like, I think I'm going to try it. I think I'm going to coach. And so we decided to just jump. And I figured, I have nothing to lose. I have absolutely nothing to lose. Just like I learned in my challenge group, failure isn't fatal. And I was going to fail a few times, maybe a lot of times, and that was okay. Because I would never know if it was for me if I didn't try. And so I rearranged things, and now here I am 3 years later, 2 years later, and my life has changed forever because I get to stay home with my kids, but also have an outlet that I interact with people and help to encourage and uplift women, to help them take that journey that I never thought I could take. I never thought it was possible to believe in myself and not be absolutely terrified of failing. And so that is what really kind of started us on this journey of coaching, is realizing we were already doing what we loved. And so why not have a further reach and to be able to share it with more people? And so we were already doing what a coach does. So it's totally changed things. Don't you think, Al?
For sure. One thing so we were doing those things already. Like when our coach approached us, she said, you're already doing the things of a coach. You're already supporting people. You're already proof that the products work. You're doing these things. Why not help other people and get paid for it? So we were already doing those things. One thing that we weren't doing that coaching has taught us, that Beachbody has taught us, and that we teach our team, is called personal development. This is a whole new idea for me when I signed on as a coach. Just the idea of self-help books, for some reason, I don't know. I just always brushed them under the rug. But when we signed as coaches, we were always encouraged to always be bettering ourselves, because as a leader, in order to lead people, you need to know how to lead them. You need to be constantly be filling your brain with things to teach you how to develop your team. And so ever since then, I have spent time every day, even if it's 10 minutes every day, learning something, whether it's about leadership or how to be a better coach for my team, or about nutrition, or about social media, how to craft posts for social media, or anything like that. Not something that I've seen actually roll over into my non-Beachbody life, as a mother. In fact, I was struggling with some things as a mom, and my mind directly went to, why don't we do some personal development on this? And that's something I never would have thought of before if it weren't for Beachbody, and how it taught me that I need to be filling my mind with good, positive things in order to be a positive influence on my team and be able to truly be a leader. So that is something that we obviously encourage our team to do as well. So the big question that we won't touch a lot on, since we're just kind of giving you the surface of what it means to coach, is the money. Everyone wants to know this. So there are two ways that you can get paid as a Beachbody coach. The first way is on commissions. So when you sell a program or a challenge pack, which most of you are familiar with, which would be a program plus Shakeology, which the challenge pack itself is some of the challenge packs are even discounted beyond coach price. So it's a much better deal. Anyway, so you make a commission off of a 25% commission off of your sales. So that's one way. The second way to make money is through something called Team Cycle Bonus, which we won't go into that, but what it means is Beachbody has reserved funds and they reward you based on the productivity of your team. So if you are wanting to really make a real income with Beachbody, that is where your focus would be. Your Team Cycle Bonus, okay, or the rewards that Beachbody gives you for the productivity of your team will far surpass any commissions that you're making. So those are the two main ways that you get paid, and we go into more detail of that with our team trainings.
And I think the thing that's so cool about that too is, in addition to also making money, you also get a discount on all Beachbody products. You get 25% discount. So it's a win-win all the way around, because hello, who doesn't love a good discount? So that, in a nutshell, is what coaching is about. That is what we do. We share our journey with people and then invite them to join us, and then continue on our journey with them. And we're not nutritionists. We're not personal trainers. We're professional cheerleaders. And truly, we help people learn to believe in themselves and know that each and every single one of you has that ability and has that possibility, and will do it in your own unique way, because you have a story to tell. You have a journey to share, and you have people that you will touch and inspire in ways that none of the rest of us can. So what this team, our Team Empower, is about, this is our mission statement. It is to inspire, lift, and encourage women to dig deep and discover their self-worth while improving their physical, mental, and spiritual strength. That is what we are about, empowering other people. So if you feel like that this is something that's interesting to you and you want to join our team and be part of it and take this journey with you, because we will be with you every step of the way. Your coach will help you continually, just like they did in your challenge group. So if you decide that that's something that you would like to do, you have two different ways of signing up. They're both awesome, just different approaches. The first is signing up through a challenge pack. Now, this is the way that we encourage most of the time. And it was the way that my coach encouraged me to sign up, and I stupidly didn't do it. Like, I still am kicking myself all these years later that I didn't do it. So what you can do is you can purchase a challenge pack. So you get another program. You can expand your library of programs and knowledge of the product, as well as Shakeology. So when you purchase another challenge pack, your sign-up fee, that's $39, will be waived, so you don't have that to pay. And then it's $15.95 a month, which covers all of the websites that Beachbody provides for you, because they take care of all of the inventory and shipping. So you don't need to even think about that. So the first way, sign up with a challenge pack, and it will get you started, waive your fee, and it will just be your business fees, which is $15.95 a month. Your second way is, if you choose not to purchase a challenge pack, you will then pay your $39 sign-up fee, and then it's just the $15.95 a month for your websites to be up and running and for them to take care of shipping and your websites. So that is how it happens. If you have any other questions, any other thoughts, concerns, interest, anything, please, please, please reach out to your coach or the person that invited you to this call, because we would love, love, love to be able to take this journey with you, to continue on from a challenge group through the graduate group and into the coaching group, so that we can help you lift and inspire and encourage others. So, because we believe in you. We have always believed in you, and know that you can use that belief to help encourage other people. So that's what we have to share with you today. We love coaching. We are so thankful for you guys, and that we've been able to take this journey with you so far. So, do you have anything else to share, Al?
Nope, not really. Other than, I guess, one of the major benefits of signing as a coach is you're a part of an awesome team. So we tell that to our team all the time, that we are awesome because we are awesome. When I say we, I don't mean Lacey and I mean us as a team. And it's just an awesome environment of women who come together, striving to uplift and inspire the people within their circle of influence. So it's a powerful thing to be part of. Some of my closest friends are actually I've met through coaching. So it's awesome, and we would love to have you join us.
Absolutely. All right. You guys have a wonderful day, and we hope to chat with you more about coaching. See ya.
Bye.